Hello guys, welcome guys. I'm gonna be sharing this video really quickly here in my profile, but today we're gonna talk about how to snap out of any emotion that is causing you pain quickly, and I'll show you 3 ways in which you can do that like this, guys. I've learned this through my whole experience, but I've also been learning a lot of really awesome stuff in my recent certification with Tony Robbins that I want to teach you guys, because I know this is very powerful and important for you in your journey. So I'm gonna share this video quickly. Let me go on my laptop quickly, and then let me back this up so you don't have to like get so close. And then I'm going to get started. 1 second, guys. So how's everybody doing as you're connecting? Let me know who's connected. Say hi, guys. I'm sharing this really quickly. Where are you connecting from? How are you doing today? Do you hear the music? Wait for me 1 second and I'll talk to you about this really important thing, because I'm tired, guys. I'm tired of seeing so many of you and myself struggle with this, and since I found this, my life has truly changed, and I really want to share it with you guys. Okay, give me 1 more second. I'm sharing in another group so that more people can join us, because I know that this is going to be really helpful. So give me a sec. For now, you can listen to the beautiful, awesome Coldplay. I really like their music. They're amazing. So, okay, I just shared this, and I'm going to share it on my page quickly. Guys, say hi. Let me know where you're connecting from. I can't see who is live. Let me share this on my page. Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. Let's put the music down and get started, guys. Okay, so can you see me with this flip? I flipped my screen. Let me try to flip it again. There we go. Oh, this is nice. Okay, hopefully this is easy for you to see. Guys, so today we're going to be talking about how important it is for you to snap out of emotions that are not that do not contribute to your well-being, to your enjoyment, to your passion, how to snap out of them quickly. And I'm going to give you some tips, and I want you to think of a time where you probably have felt have been focusing on things that were not really empowering, and all of a sudden you started feeling super stressed out, super low, super frustrated, hopeless when it comes to living out your dream, when it comes to living out your passion. And let me just flip this really quickly again, guys. It says vertical. Okay, oh, there we go. We're vertical right now. Cool. Hopefully you guys can see me like that. Now, my love, so the most important thing here is for you to realize that whatever you focus on is what will create your reality. Hi, Erica. Hi, my love. And so whatever you focus on is what will create your reality. So when you're feeling off, when you're feeling like everything's going wrong, when you're feeling frustrated, when you're not feeling 100% motivated and passionate for you to complete everything you want to complete and achieve your goals, what you want to do is ask yourself, what am I focusing on right now? And having that awareness will help you, because your life is like a movie. If you focus on the scenes that are sad, if you go back in the past, hi, who's live? Let me know where you're connecting from, guys. We're talking about how your focus affects the emotions you experience. And so by changing your focus, you will be able to change your emotions. So it's like focusing on different things. It's like a movie. When you're in a movie, you focus on the scenes. If you're looking through a lens, you can focus on the scenes that are happy, that are joyful, that are exciting, and each scene that you focus on will give you a different experience, and it will give you a different emotion, right? So the same happens with your life. You are basically the director of your life, or the person who's watching the movie of your life. And so when you are thinking about different things, like what happened yesterday, what did my husband say to me yesterday, what my boss said to me yesterday, what my girlfriend said, what my boyfriend talked to me about, what my kids did, what this person did in my business, whatever, all the things that you decide to focus on will generate an emotion. And I'm going to put some music, because I think it's going to be nice to have some music in the background. But guys, I want to say this because I want to remind you that the questions that you're asking yourself and the focus, the things that you're focusing on will shape the way you feel. So one way to quickly change your emotions is to realize that at any given point in time, you're always choosing to focus on something, okay? For example, if you are at a party, or if you're at a job interview, or you're in a, let's think about, you're hanging out with friends at your house, you could be focusing on different things that are happening, and different things that are happening in the party or within the house will make you feel differently, right? Or for example, right now in your life, there's areas of your life where you're performing well in. Perhaps you have the body that you want, but in another area of your life, maybe your finances, you're not doing too well. And because you focus on where you're not doing well and where you're failing or where you're not meeting your standards, that whole focus on the areas that are not working is affecting the rest of the things that are going well. So today I want to invite you, every time I invite you to do this, and every time you have an emotion that doesn't feel good, ask yourself, what am I focusing on right now? Thank you for the likes, my love. Thank you for the likes. And when you are aware of what you're focusing on, you want to shift your focus towards something that is working, towards something that you are grateful for, and choose in that moment to direct the movie of your life. Otherwise, you can let yourself, if you don't want to try this, or you don't want to do it, you can let yourself be driven by your focus and not be the captain of your life. But that will render you a lot more frustration, a lot more trouble, because you will not be experiencing the emotions that you want to experience on a daily basis. So the second thing I want you to think about, which is part of the triad of emotions that Tony Robbins teaches and that I've used in my life and I use with my clients, is, and it works, guys, this is very, very powerful, is number one was your focus. What are you focusing on? Your mind can only hold so much, right? Now, we already talked about that. Now, what is your language like? What words are you using to describe your situation? What questions are you asking about your situation? I want you to think about that every time you're feeling a good emotion, an emotion that empowers you, or an emotion that makes you feel defeated, frustrated, angry, sad. Think about that. What kind of language am I using to describe my situation? Am I saying, oh, today's such a shitty day, today's such a stupid day, like I'm an idiot, I'm retarded, like all these words that people use, that people say to themselves, or I can never seem to get this right. This language and these questions that we ask ourselves shape the way we feel. So I want to invite you not only to look at your focus, but also look at the questions you're asking yourself and the words that you're using. It's very different to say, and I will give you two questions that will help you see the differences. Very different to say, why do I always fail at this? Why does it always go wrong? Versus saying, how can I figure this out and find the help that I need to solve this problem? Instead of saying, oh my God, losing weight is so hard, I'm gonna fight through this diet, why don't you say, losing weight is easy, how can I find ways to lose weight and stay healthy in a way that is fun and exciting for me? Those are different questions. And I think the first one that I explained wasn't a question. I was just saying like a statement, but I want you to think about it this way. Like, instead of saying, oh my God, when am I going to lose this weight? When am I going to be healthy? Instead of using that negative language that just frustrates you and beats you down, why don't you ask this question? How can I find a way to have fun releasing all this weight and keeping it off? Very different questions that will transform the way you use your language. So remember, focus is number one. What you're choosing to focus on. There's always, guys, always going to be a half in the glass. There's always going to be a half that's full, and there's going to be another half that's empty. You are the one who chooses whether you think about you're grateful for the half that is full, or you worry and you stress out and you curse because you have only half left, because there's half of it is empty. It's such a powerful example, such a cliche example, but it's so true. And for me, it took me a while to click. Hi, Karina. Hi, my love. So focus is the number one thing that will help you change your emotions. Number two is the language that you use to ask yourself, why am I such an idiot? The language that you talk to yourself in, like, oh, I always mess things up. Oh, this doesn't work for me. How about changing that for, I'm gonna find a way. All the answers are within me now. Nothing tastes as good as thin feels. That's a different language that would change your focus towards eating a muffin or thinking about how amazing it's gonna be when you reach your goal of releasing weight. right? Asking the right questions is part of the language, and those are the two parts of the triads of emotions. Now, the last part of it is physiology, guys. Where energy goes, your focus grows. Okay, so if you move your body in a certain way, how many of you can relate to this? And you can comment below if you're watching the replay or if you're watching now. When you move, when you get moving and you start walking or exercising, your mindset becomes more, it activates, it feels better, you feel like energized. Well, when you're feeling sad, when you're feeling powerless, if you stay in a pose like this, oh my God, I'm so sad, I'm so bored, I'm so annoyed, I'm so annoyed, and in the phone like this, like a freaking robot, you're not gonna get out of that emotion. You're not. You're gonna be mindlessly repeating the cycle of why you're feeling that way. So what I want you to do, ladies, and give me some hearts if this happened to you. What I want you to do, ladies, is to start moving and changing your physiology, breathing. When you're in a state that you don't like, that is not empowering you to continue working towards your goals, towards your dream, I want you to start moving your body, getting up, jumping up and down, hitting a power pose, opening your arms and saying, I'm open to get all the answers to the freaking problem that I have right now. And going for a walk, going for a run, going to the gym and lifting weight. That will give you the physical force and the physical strength to power up your emotions and start shifting the way you're feeling, okay? Because your emotions are also very connected to your physiology, okay? So as soon as you change your physiology, you can start choosing, and you change your focus and you change your language. Those three things will help you snap out of any freaking emotion that you could ever think of, if you choose to, okay? This is all a choice, guys. Being happy, being frustrated, repeating old patterns, going to a cycle of depression, going into cycles of anxiety are all choices. I could get depressed right now if I wanted to. Like if I start thinking about how I could potentially die one day, or if I had a car accident I would die, or all these things that could happen, I could literally get depressed right now. And if I went into a physiology of depression, or going like this and getting really sad and walking like this all day long, guess what? I'll get really sad. So I want you to know how much of a choice all of this stuff is. And how many of you agree with this? Give me an emoji saying yes in the comments, so I can know, so I know this is clicking with you guys, because it's so important that we understand that the triad of emotions is like a triangle. And by changing our focus, changing our physiology, and changing our language, we can get out of any emotion that comes our way. And so another thing that I want you to know, I have to go in like 2 minutes. Let me see what time it is. Because I have a coaching call coming up at 2:30. But another thing I wanted to tell you is that it's a choice, guys, and that I lost it. Dang it, I lost what I was gonna say. Oh my God. No. Oh, I got it. That after you have changed your focus, after you change your language and your physiology, what you can do if you're feeling bad because of a problem. Let's say you got a bad grade, or you got a bad review on one of your reports at work, or you started a business and you probably didn't hit your goal this week or this month. If you continue to focus on why you didn't hit the goal, and you focus on the problem, you go through it, you think about why, but this person did this, but this didn't work because I did this, and you get super specific about the issue, what happens? It grows and it gets worse. What I want you to do in order to change your emotions and shift out of them is to actually try to get generic about it, right? Instead of going in, oh, I didn't get a good report, or I didn't hit my goal in my business this week because I didn't call all my leads, because I didn't make a Facebook Live, because I didn't help enough people, because I didn't have time. Instead of getting so detailed on it, get generic about it and step away from the thought that's causing you pain. And Karina said, stop going in circles and step out. Yeah, like when we have a problem or an issue in our mind, we're like, oh my God, this, and we go in circles around it, and we look at it and we get into it. No, step away from it and then get generic. Oh, I didn't hit my goal this week, but I'm gonna learn from what I did, and I'm gonna snap out of it. And next month and next week, I'm going to do something different. There's always a chance, okay? And also go and look back and focus on what you did do right. Because again, is the glass half empty, or the glass half full? Okay, so choose what you're gonna be focusing on. You've come very far, you're doing fine, And it's all about your choice of focusing on changing your focus, changing your language, and changing your physiology. Okay, I've done this with people who have anxiety, who have depression, and this has truly helped them see improvement in their life, and it has helped me as well. So it's all about being aware. But I gotta go for now, guys. I ran out of time. I have my call right now. I love you all very much, and I'll see you in the next video. If this video helped you, share with anyone that you share, because you never know who might benefit. And I'll be telling you guys more about my upcoming programs that I'm launching soon. But for now, I gotta run. I love you, and remember, you were made for greatness. Your life is your creation, and God is always backing you up. Okay, I love you guys. Have a gorgeous afternoon, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye, Karina.